What is Jesuit? I sort of hate those kind of questions because it's like I feel like I can't accurately describe how complex and how diverse the community is, because there truly is something for everybody. Nobody, gets by through the halls and does nothing. Everybody has a friend group, everybody has an activity that they do, and everybody's known by somebody, by teachers, by students. Everybody's touched by the experience in some way. Everybody grows a lot or a little depending on how much they engage. And then just to figure out who you are in a lot of those challenging situations. So what Jesuit is just an opportunity to grow, and if you engage in it, it'll really change everything about who you are. Hi, my name is David Reichert. I'm a recent graduate of Jesuit Dallas from the class of 2019, and now I'm heading off to the United States Naval Academy. The summer of 8th grade year is when I kind of figured out where I was going. I definitely thought that I was going to public school, which is why I moved out here. And then Jesuit kind of became available to me. I was really excited just because that was an opportunity I didn't really expect to have open to me. I was just kind of looking forward to the next 4 years, the ability to better myself there and kind of have a higher quality education. And then also it opened up a lot of doors to me. It made it a lot easier to get into a service academy, and there were just so many benefits. I mean, you can't find that anywhere else around here. It's just such a great opportunity to learn and to grow. They really want you to be a good person. They want you to get to know God and figure out how to love your neighbor and love your brother next to you. They don't want you to, do it alone. They want you to be able to engage in community. Whether going to the chapel between class periods or, just finding a quiet time to pray, talk to God, be grounded in that, those conversations are just so important to me that I can't really describe, what they've done to me in my life and how grounded I've been in experiencing God with other people at Jesuit. So really it was just a huge part of everything that I did at Jesuit. And then it was also helped me to give back to the community a little bit in working with campus ministry and leading a couple of retreats, which were just great experiences to get to know other guys and get to know myself and then God. Coming out of Jesuit, I never imagined I would have the friendships that I had. I just never thought that I would really, find my best friends there. Where I really made those relationships at Jesuit the most was on the football field or the wrestling mat, when we were working harder than we'd ever worked before. We were all just dying, holding each other up so that we could stand and get ready for the next sprint. And that's where, in those difficult moments, your brothers who are there to hold you up, those are the best relationships that you could possibly form. And I'm going to get a lot of experiences like that where I can grow physically, mentally, and then I can grow with the people around me in love and camaraderie. So I'm going to get that experience in the Naval Academy. So service has always been, a huge thing in my family. My dad's been a firefighter for the past 14 years. My granddad was a major in the Army. My great-granddad was a Marine at Iwo Jima. And those are the men who really kind of made me who I am. Those are the men who taught me what it is to love sacrificially. So basically, I saw them and I saw myself, and I can't imagine doing anything else with my life besides serving my country. It was tough on my parents having to drive that much. They saw it as an investment in my future and really did it just because they knew how great of an education it was. What it did, and what my mom always says that she loved best about it was, it was 2 hours for her, having me trapped in the car with her where I could do nothing else but talk to my mom. She really just cherished that time with me as an ability to get to know her son better and better our relationship. I definitely wouldn't be, here, and I don't know that I'd even be going to the Naval Academy had I not had the opportunity to go to Jesuit. So I can usually make that drive in, an hour. If you take 75, it's 51 miles both ways. During the week, if I was driving there, I'd leave before sunup and I'd come back right after sundown. And usually my parents were all, asleep around that time. So It was tough kind of not being here a whole lot, but I tried to make up for that on the weekends, you know, spending time with my family. And everybody is kind of like, wait, what? You drive how far? Especially when I first got there, people were very kind of baffled that I was doing that. But I think towards the end, everybody understood just how important that was. You know, everything was just so great, so worthwhile. So 100% I'd do it again. The drive was nothing compared to what I got out of it. Really, the fact that I can say that I went there makes me just very proud, just because, I mean, when you talk to people, they can usually spot that you went to Jesuit, or they say, okay, he went to Jesuit, that's a solid guy, he knows what he's doing. I'm proud to have come from there. I'm proud to have that as a foundation in my life. And then, I mean, there's so much to be proud of. They talk about it at graduation. Every one of us is going to college, and every single one of us is going to has had and will have a lot of opportunity for success. There's just so much to be proud of at that school, but most of all, I'm just proud to have come from there and been formed by Jesuit Dallas.